Welcome everyone to a brand new Pokemon Go episode. Today, my friends, I have a new best CP Pokemon in my squad since last episode. On top of that, some new, and when I say new, I mean new Pokemon have been announced, which I want to show you guys as well. And I've got a few evolutions to kick off the video that could get us some brand new higher CP Pokemon. Last episode, we headed into London. It was awesome. We got so many new Pokemon. It was insane. And hopefully our luck continues today as we go out adventuring, hatching eggs, and getting new Pokemon. So guys, I mentioned I had a brand new best CP Pokemon. I was out and about and my final 10k egg hatched. What happened, baby? That is right, a 1,746 Snorlax from a 10k egg. I told you guys in a previous episode that I wanted Lapras's, Snorlax's, or Dratini's from the 10k egg, so I was rewarded with something I wanted, and it's awesome. I also told you guys I got a few evolutions to do, so you can get some higher CP Pokemon, but we'll hold on to that for a second because I mentioned new Pokemon. So I think a lot of you guys will be playing Pokemon Go because you played the originals, red, blue, yellow, maybe you played gold, silver, or maybe you played all of them, but the next Pokemon game to come out is called Sun and Moon, and it's based in Hawaii. I believe it's coming out around November, October time, so close to my birthday this year, and they're constantly feeding us new pieces of information. I thought if you like Pokemon Go, you're definitely going to be interested in the brand new Pokemon game. So on screen here, I'm going to start scrolling through some of the confirmed Pokemon so far. We've got the starters from Grass, Fire, and Water. And then we've got all of the new Pokemon that have currently been confirmed for the brand new Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. Now, obviously, their design style is very different to the original 151, but there's some really cool looking Pokemon in there with, as always, some crazy names as well. We've also actually got some Pokemon that are from the original 151 that have been reimagined slightly, and I'll explain that in a second. But let me know what you guys think of these brand new Pokemon, because obviously, they're pretty crazy, and every time a new Pokemon game comes out, there's always some awesome new Pokemon on show. We've got some new rideable Pokemon in there as well, as you can see with the horses. We've got, obviously, a load of new Leaf Pokemon, a load of sort of standard Pokemon you find in the first few routes when you're playing through a brand new Pokemon game as well. A few of these Pokemon have different forms as well. Then right at the end here, we've got the Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon Legendary. So, some very cool looking Pokemon. Maybe it's the first time you've seen them. Let me know what you think of them down below in the comment section. And on top of that, they've got some more new Pokemon. When I say new, these are actually some of the original ones that you'll recognize from Pokemon Go, reimagined and changed slightly for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So these are cool Aloha forms. So because it's a different climate out in Hawaii, obviously, some of the Pokemon have been changed. We've got Sandshrew and Sandslash in their Aloha form. As you can see, they've got ice or igloo variants to them. They're no longer the sand desert Pokemon. We've also got Vulpix and Ninetales, again, an ice variation of the Pokemon rather than the fire version. And then for some reason got a stupidly long-necked Executor who looks absolutely insane, who's also one of the Aloha Hawaiian versions of Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now I'm talking about these things for two reasons. One, we've had confirmation they're going to be bringing new Pokemon to Pokemon Go, and if they're potentially smart or want to link in with this brand new game, they may bring in some of these Pokemon to Pokemon Go to tie in with the launch of Sun and Moon. It's a very probable idea, and they'll probably, if anything, bring in some of the ones I've just shown you, like the new Ninetales and new Vulpix, because they're obviously from the original 151, but different for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So that's a possibility. We may see these in Pokemon Go leading up to the launch of Sun and Moon. On top of that, I actually played Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire here on my channel when it first came out, so a long time ago, because I got a 3DS that allows me to stream through my computer. Now I did, I think, 2 streams for that game. It was a load of fun. I loved Ruby, I loved Sapphire, and playing the remastered versions was even more fun. But I want to know from you guys, if you love my Pokemon Go videos, would you like to see a Sun and Moon walkthrough as well when it comes out later this year? Because I can do it with all the equipment I've got. So hopefully you've enjoyed that little update. I thought if you're Pokemon fans, you want to know the latest news. But back to Pokemon Go. Literally, as I picked up my phone to show you my high CP Pokemon, we've got an egg to hatch. It's a 5k egg, I'm pretty sure. There's so many 5k egg Pokemon that I want. What? It's a 2k Caterpie. There's me pretending I knew exactly what was about to come out of our egg, and I just didn't know at all, apparently. If we actually go to our eggs and take a look, you can see that I do have a 5k egg that is very close to hatching, and I've actually picked up a new 10k egg as well. So we've got loads of eggs in the bank. If we go to our Pokemon, you can see Snorlax at the top there, our failed Rainer evolution at number 2. We've got Lapras in there as well, and actually all 3 of the Eevee evolutions are in our top 6 Pokemon. Now to kick off with a few evolutions, I got a 673 Drowsy, and that is the highest Drowsy I've ever seen, and I'm hoping it's going to get to maybe 1,300, maybe 1,400 Hypno. I've caught a wild one that's been around 1,300, so it's trying to compete with that top spot, which ain't going to be easy. Let's see what he comes out as. What's it going to be? Is he going to be better? That is the question. 1,386. So close to the 1,400 mark. Let's see how he stacks up. He is our strongest Hypno. Now, I know it's a Pokemon we've had before, but I love just getting those better, slightly CP versions of any Pokemon we've gotten before, especially as we continually rank up and continually find higher CP Pokemon. Now, next up we've got a Staryu. This is a 553 Staryu. Our last Starmie, I think it's about 1,153. I'm not sure that's exactly right. It's just what I kind of remember it in my head. So I'm hoping it comes out as stronger because honestly, in gym, Starmie is amazing. As a Pokemon, I love Starmie. It's one of Misty's great Pokemon. Obviously, she loves Staryu. She loves Togepi as well. But Starmie is awesome. 1,319. I did not expect that. Wow. That is awesome, my friends. It knows Water Gun. It knows the 90 damage Hydro Pump as well, so a very good moveset. And if we go back to our top CP Pokemon, we can see Starmie on that front page, and also the brand new Hypno now making it into the top 6 Pokemon. So I spent a lot of time here in the Pokemon headquarters in the last few episodes, so I'm going to leave it alone, my friends. We're going to head on out, get these eggs hatching, head to new places, find new Pokemon, hopefully. Oh, something's coming. It's a Pidgey. It's only a Pidgey. And start our adventure for today.
So today is a typical wet English day, unfortunately, but our first location is out here in the park. Now, why we come to the park? Well, Claire sent me a message today, and I'll show you the message, and she's like, look what I've just caught, and I was like, no way. So she drops me this, she goes, oh my god, she just found a Porygon. Now, if you guys have seen my top 10 rarest Pokemon, I put the Porygon quite high up on the list, because from personal experience and from what you guys often tweeted me, Porygon wasn't very common, and then since making that list, everyone was like, I've got one. Obviously that list is put together just with my own opinion and obviously from a little bit of research of what people had and hadn't found very easily. But I'm here because this is the only place I have ever seen a Porygon come up on my nearby list. So maybe we'll get lucky and one will pop out of nowhere. But on top of that, talking about nests a few days ago, that all seemed to switch over. This was a Scyther nest originally, and apparently Scyther nest has cycled over to either Staryu or Magmar nest. So we're just going to do a little bit of exploring and see what we can find today. Obviously we evolved the Staryu already into a Starmie to kick off the episode. We've got a lot of Magmars, but I want to see what's out and about because it feels like this is a great place to walk, hatch eggs, and see what we can find. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get something good. So guys, it is time for our first egg opening of the day. What is it going to be? I know it's a 5k egg. Come on. Come on, give me a growl. Give me a 842 growl. Okay, it's a freaking Tangela. You can't even evolve it in this game. It does evolve, I believe, into Tangle Growth in future generations. But they haven't added those Pokemon in. It knows Vine Whip and Power Whip. I think that's actually the best moveset this Pokemon can have. And at 961, it's not too bad, but it ain't new, unfortunately. At the moment, all this place looks like it's a freaking Weedle spawner. Look how many there are. Go away, we don't want you. Okay, guys, I take all of that back. Look at that, a Staryu and a Starmie nearby. The theory that Scyther nests have moved on to Staryu nests definitely looks true right now. Honestly, I didn't think we'd run into it, but look what's popped up near me. This is gonna be our first good capture of the day. I know we've already got one. We evolved a better one. In fact, the one we evolved is more than 1,000 CP, but just to find a Starmie in the wild, I think is so cool, so we're definitely gonna capture it. Now, a lot of people are saying that since the update, capturing Pokemon and also the chance of Pokemon fleeing has increased a little bit, so playing with my thumb and recording myself, definitely a little bit of a disadvantage here. Also notice the Pokeball designs changed a little bit. If any of your friends feel that the old version... Starmie, listen here, buddy. Listen here. I just got a 1,300 version of you earlier today. I didn't have to include you in the vlog. I wanted to feature you. I wanted you to be a part of the show. And what did it do? It freaking disappears on me. You know what? You're gone. So a lot of the Pokemon I need at the moment, I always explain it to you guys, are ones where I need candies. You guys know that. We've just bumped into a seal from my incense, actually. There's a lure around here. There's a lot of Magikarps around here, actually. I'm almost at 250 Magikarp candies, so we're really getting close to that Gyarados. We're doing a good job. But I'm going to capture a Seal. I've got a feeling that this capture may allow me to evolve it into a Dewong. Dewong. Basically allow me to evolve it. So let's try and catch it. Since we're in a park, I was like, you know what? Let's stick on AR mode. I don't use it enough, and it's so awesome to just look around. Literally, they pulled up to that lure. I'd say 15 kids separately all ran up to me and said hello, which was really nice and nice to bump into you guys. So let's try and get this. Now, it's weird. I feel like the Pokemon are really close to you. You need a tiny little tap throw almost. This guy isn't the strongest in the world. There we go. Is being caught. 3 rolls always means you pretty much caught it. So let's see if my theory was correct about the candies. Not quite. 45. When I transfer this, 46. My next capture will get me to 50. So one more capture. Oh, there's a Psyduck in there. And I'll be able to evolve it.
Did you just catch a Psyduck?
I'm capturing it literally right now.
It used to be a Scyther spawn thing.
Yeah, that's literally what I'm talking about in today's videos. The fact it used to be a Scyther spawn, but it's all changed, isn't it? Isn't it? They're not here anymore, are they?
It's Staryu, I think.
Staryu, there you go. He knows.
Yeah, I watched your video earlier.
Cool, nice to bump into you guys again.
Nice to see you too.
So I've caught a few Psyducks so far today, and I know I've got a lot of Golducks, but again, it's just those higher CP options that are really getting me excited. And just as I'm about to leave the car park, a 660 Psyduck has appeared, and I think this is the highest ever Psyduck I've ever seen. On top of that, if this capture is successful, it will be the final capture to get me 50 candies to evolve it. Now, the great thing is about the Psyduck to Golduck evolution is it's got a big multiplier, so when it does evolve, that's going to be it. When it does evolve, it is extremely strong. So let's take a look first of all to see if it is my strongest one. Yo, look at that. So my highest one previously is 1326. This is 660. Better than the 644 I was saving. So I've just been interrupted there by an incensed Magikarp appearing. I've actually caught a lot of Magikarps, as I said. I'm almost at 250, I think. I'm still genuinely really upset that 161 from the London episode disappeared. I'm going to have to make up for that. I'm actually going back into London for a few days to do filming for Legends of Gaming. You may have seen me on the YouTube channel, and hopefully when we're back in London, maybe we'll go out and adventure and capture some Magikarp or just generally some awesome Pokemon. So actually at 2.6, when I disregard this one, 261 candies. So we're doing well. Alright, but let's get on with this evolution. I keep on rambling on, so let's do it. What do you reckon? 660? I think it's gonna be high, man. I think it's gonna be high. I think it's gonna fall into at least my top 6 Pokemon. Look how hot I am. Jeez, man, I'm literally sweating. It's boiling in its car at the moment. What's this Golduck gonna come out as? Come on, please be Beast, please be Beast. I'm sure it is gonna be Beast. 1485. It knows Ice Beam. Yo. Hold on. Let's take a look at this. List. Look at that Golduck sliding in to the 5th best Pokemon in my list. Such a good evolution. As I said, if you get a strong Psyduck, the evolution multiplier is so big for it that you will get a great Golduck, so go out and capture them. So 2 conclusions I come to today is never record an episode when it's rush hour traffic, because getting around everywhere is horrible. Normally I just drive around during the day, so obviously it's not that busy. Number 2, I need a bike. A bike is the best way to get around, honestly. I need to get a bike rack for this R8 and drive like a park and then just cycle everywhere, because honestly, cycling better than walking and it's better than driving. But while we're trying to locate our next location in this crazy rush hour traffic, we have an egg to hatch, my friends. I've also built myself back up to 9 out of 9, and until someone hatches me 8 out of 9 minutes, it's going to be a... You know what? It means I can evolve it. Think of the positive. Oh, there's an Eevee over there. Come on, be like a 980 Eevee. Be the best Eevee I've ever seen. It's only 3... I'll still catch it, don't worry, I'll still catch it. Look at that, okay, that's a nice throw. Remember the good old days, literally just a few days ago, when a nice, great, or excellent throw rewarded you with XP bonus. I ain't getting nothing extra for this capture, unfortunately. Such a weird feature to remove. I think being rewarded for a nice, great, and excellent just made so much sense. But look at this road right here. Look how many... Like literally, if I had a bike, I would cycle up and down, lure up every single one of those places and see what I can get. However, there is just a park just beyond where my map can see, and that's where I'm going to try and get to. And hopefully it's filled with Pokestops and filled with Pokemon. My mum just sent me this very adorable picture of Ella on a nice little walk with a Rattata literally spawning next to her. She's like, what's going on? Where's it coming from? If you want a good Pokemon catching companion, Ella is definitely the one. Guys, an egg is literally hatching when I click the app open. What's it gonna be? Come on, I've had such bad luck today. I beg you, give me some. Oh, yo, that's awesome. That is awesome. Definitely gonna take that.
You know why it's extra awesome today? Because we talked about Sandshrew right at the beginning of this episode. It's going to get an ice form for Pokemon Sun and Moon. So you know what? The fact that he came up, that is awesome. It's only the second one I got, but I got 36 candies because they've both been from eggs. So that's great. Welcome Sandshrew number 2 to the squad. That's a great egg hatch. Yo, okay, no. I think this is 3 back-to-back. I'm not even joking. Welcome to the next egg in a row. What's it going to be? Okay. I got excited. I've never evolved one, but if you guys remember, I've caught its evolution. 504. You know what? We may go ahead and just evolve that anyway, because I've got 58 candies. I think there should be one more following this up, baby. This will be the final one of this batch. Let's see what it's going to be. Come on, Growlithe. All Vulpix. Okay, yo, that's still great. That's still great. Remember, guys, we're still trying to get that Poliwrath. Yo, 116. And that's a 443 Poliwag. We are just a few captures away from being able to do the full evolution chain of Poliwag to Poliwhirl to Poliwrath. All of those 3 eggs actually really useful. Okay, yo, there's 4 in a row. Nah. Okay, guys, the hype ain't stopping right here. 4 eggs in a row. I'm gonna hit up some Pokestops after this, please. Oh my gosh. No. I never want to see another Staryu again. The amount of disrespect from that Starmie earlier on in the episode, I do not like you. Just after all those eggs hatched, actually, that's at 2 out of 2, and that's at 4.9 out of 5, so technically those 2 should have hatched in a row as well. So as I said to you guys, I don't need this evolution, but since it's just come out from the egg, I'm going to evolve this Tentacool. No, I'm not. I just made a grave mistake. When all 4 of those eggs hatched, I got 2,000 XP. Should have been 4,000 because I'm a dimwit. I didn't have a freaking lucky egg on. I was going to put the lucky egg on first, and that lucky egg could not have been timed any better because we've got that 2 and 5k egg to hatch. So I beg, like, come on, game. The number of times I'm begging for a starting Pokemon, it never... Okay, Geodude, that's great. That's from the 2k egg. I've never evolved a Geodude into a Graveler or even a Golem, which is a final evolution. I'm one candy off, but that's fine because I've got a few spare Geodudes, so we'll look into that in a second. But I think, yep, we've got the 5k egg now. What are we going to get next? Today's has been egg extravaganza, apparently. Come on, Growlithe. Abra! Yo! That is so good. Abras are so hard to come by. I've only ever hatched 2 from eggs, but I've got 32 candies. I could evolve into a Kadabra. Oh my gosh. This is where decisions need to be made. Now, I always talk about the fact that if you're going to do a full chain evolution, wait till you got 125 of those candies before you do it. So, I really want to evolve that Geodude, and I really want to evolve that Abra, so I should hold off. I don't know. You know what, we'll do the Tentacool evolution first, because I can definitely do that. Right, Tentacool, it's your time to shine. First ever time I've properly evolved it. Remember, last time I literally got it from an incense in a taxi. I feel like incenses and lures are very much like location based, so if you're using an incense or lure by the beach, it's going to pull in very different Pokemon to if, like, where I live, like near a city almost, or in like a town. But there we go, a cool Pokemon nonetheless. The question is, what CP is it going to be? 1,248. So you know what, that is not bad at all. It beats out the previous Tentacool and its moveset, Poison Jab and Blizzard. So the Tentacool I caught in a taxi was only 983 and used Poison Jab and Hydro Pump. So this one is definitely more badass. You know what, I'm chuffed with that. It's an awesome evolution. So I actually only had 2 Geodudes, so I transferred one of them. This is still my highest one, 474. I've got enough candies. I'm going to hold off, guys. I'm going to stick to my guns. I always tell you that you should hold off on the full amount of candies. There's no reason why I shouldn't. Don't worry, we'll get a Golem and we'll get an Alakazam, because an Alakazam's epic at some point, but we're not quite there yet. When you get down to this many eggs, 3 out of 9, and these 2 have only just been put in incubators. And this is the 10k, you know we're going to be traveling a lot further until we ever hatch an egg. Sad times. So I've just done the old rock a lucky egg and do as many basic evolutions as possible, and I've just done 200 Pokemon evolutions. So let me know down below in the comment section how many you've done. All you've got to do is click on your trainer profile and just check out your badges to see how many you've done in total. So 204 evolutions in total is not bad. Now we started off this episode at about 60,000 XP, and now we're almost at 100,000 through to level 25, which is where we get max potions, I believe, which is awesome. Come on, egg luck. Come on. Yes! Yo, let's go. So, fun fact, as you just saw there, when you actually go through a Pokestop and spin it and things come out of it, you don't have to tap them all. You can literally exit it and it will give you all of them anyway, which is good if you're like in a car or on some sort of high-speed vehicle trying to collect Pokestops. So, let's see. Okay, it's only a 2k egg. I mean, the good thing is we're filling these bad boys back up again. So we're back up to 5 out of 9. Honestly, I'm addicted. I am addicted to eggs. If there was a way of just buying eggs and buying incubators, I would probably buy way too many. I am hyped right now because I found my very first, and I thought it was an Arcanine and literally on my screen, but my very first ever wild Growlithe. It's only 638. Well, only 638. 638 is not bad at all, but I seriously need these candies from the capture. So I'm taking this really seriously. Oh my gosh, when I saw it pop up, I was like, yo, that is what it looks like for a Growlithe to come out in the wild. I'm going to use an Ultra Ball, maybe a bit overkill. I really do not care right now. Yo, he's a feisty one. Oh my gosh, I threw an Ultra Ball at his feet. What is wrong with me? Okay, that's good. A great Ultra Ball, Raspberry throw. Come on, I think he's going to run. I've got a sense he's going to run for me. 2, 3, yes! Let's go! Honestly, that is one of my favourite wild captures in so long. We've got 13. Okay, well, let's see how it compares to the other one at least. But honestly, I do not mind. A Growlithe is a Growlithe. Yo! Thank you! So literally, as I pulled off to capture that Growlithe, 3 Pokemon have spawned on me, but the important one right here is Seal. You guys know why it's important. I've been talking about it a few times this episode, because when I evolve this guy, if I can capture this wild one, that's pure luck right there, I can get myself a Dugong. So, let me get this Great Ball ready. So it's going to actually be a little bit less of a throw than you expect, I think. So a little bit of flake. Even that was too far. I hit him on the forehead. Didn't even give me a knight. So come on. If I can get this guy right now, I can get myself... Yes! Oh my gosh, let's go. We've got lots of little progress bits chipped away at today that resulted in some fantastic plays. So, I am going to save this for the evolution when we get home, and hopefully, because 4, 5, 6 isn't the best in the world, hopefully we've got a stronger one than this to evolve. That's awesome. So I apologise for the excessive amount of vlogging here inside my car. I like to be out and about, but to be fair, I've been walking around woods and forest roads today, but look what's popped up. I told you guys I'd never found a wild Growlithe. I think this is literally my second ever, maybe, wild Abra, so I need to capture this. Now, in the Pokemon games, if you don't capture him first ball, he'll use Teleport and run away. So, when I first found this guy, he ran away straight away too. I don't know if the same mechanic is in this game, but I've Raspberried him. I'm going to Ultra Ball him as well. That's a nice throw. I'll take it. And hopefully, this guy's going to stay secure. Now, obviously, we hatched him from an egg literally earlier today. Let's go! So, even more progress towards that. Kadabra next, and then Alakazam finally, as we can see there. It's really bad. Kadabra, so definitely get rid of it, but 36s will give me candies. That is such great progress, and whenever you find a Abra, count yourself lucky. Guys, I just noticed a gym nearby had a Gyarados in it. I was like, okay, Aerodactyl, so only getting a 10k egg, or if you find it out in the wild, very, very rare. Good Pokemon, not bad. It's only 759. Next up, Snorlax, 2131. This dude's level 33. And then finally, 2233 Gyarados from Swag Prince, level 32. My guys from Team Misty there are holding it down. So a huge shout out for you guys for smashing the game and having over 2,000 CP Pokemon. So we are back home after another awesome day of catching Pokemon, hatching eggs, and we have got our Seal ready to evolve. Honestly, today our egg luck has been on point, getting the Abra, getting the Sandshrew. It has been awesome, and I am hyped to evolve this guy. Obviously, I've got a lucky egg rocking as well. This is going to be our first ever evolution into Dugong, so I am excited. So let's get this underway. 677 is a really high CP. It's not quite filled up its CP bar, but this is going to turn into, I am sure, a very, very strong evolution. And of course, add a new Pokemon to our Pokedex, getting closer to completion. There we go. What a beautiful, beautiful Pokemon. It would have been awesome to have found one of these in Iceland. But you know what? I am not complaining. Look at that brand new Pokemon entry. Let's see what CP this is going to come out. 1, 3, 2, 1. That is a seriously awesome CP evolution in those Frost Breath and Aqua Jet. I think Frost Breath is a decent primary move, so that is very, very awesome indeed. But guys, I'm going to finish off the episode here. Next time, I'm going to be heading into London and hopefully going to a spawner to get some of those starter evolutions, taking on gyms, and as always, finding brand new Pokemon. So if you've enjoyed, give it a big fat thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time with another Pokemon Go adventure.